Have you lost your creative spark? Have you stopped being able to think outside the box? You're a little bit tired, fatigued, frustrated, and you just feel like you're ticking things off on a list, but you're unable to tap into your genius. Well, maybe the cure is not about speeding up and ticking off your to-do list. It's about slowing down to speed up. What do I mean by that? Mentally, when we are in a state where we are continuously doing, we are unable to process additional information. And so we just do. And eventually those silos of thought and brilliance and genius are unable to refuel themselves. Well, because we're not resting. We're not giving ourselves enough time to rest. When the mind is able to shift from reactive thinking to reflective thinking, which is an alpha state, that makes a massive difference in how you begin to tackle problems that you might be facing. Essentially, the mind is more open to divergent thinking, which allows you to think better, ideally take better actions, and make better decisions. Things like NSDR or taking pre-allocated breaks after intense workloads. You take a 15-minute walk where you just get to plug out and plug back into yourself. Mindfulness, meditation, breath work, box breathing, all these things allow you to access the subconscious state, which allows you to connect ideas and think differently. Next is the physiological component. So if you are stressed out, you are not in your parasympathetic nervous system. Well, how do you activate that? Relaxation activates the parasympathetic nervous system. But what if you don't feel stressed? Well, I can tell you, you're probably feeling fatigue. You might be a bit of an insomniac. You're unable to switch off. Your mind is on overdrive. This is a delayed stress response. So you could be experiencing acute stress, episodic stress, or you could be experiencing chronic stress. And that deeply affects your body and your overall health and well-being. Getting yourself out of fight or flight lowers your cortisol levels, which allows you to relax, essentially. When you don't have your body flooded with all of these stress hormones, you're then able to utilize your prefrontal cortex more effectively. Studies show that when you're in a parasympathetic state, the body increases blood flow to your prefrontal cortex, which means that creative thinking and planning goes through the roof. You're able to think better, and so you're able to show up better, and your actions hold more weight and create more impact. Isn't everyone trying to get the edge on their productivity? Well, this is how you do it. Rest. By slowing down to speed up, you not only tap into your genius with more ease, and if you're able to do this over a long period of time and get yourself out of this massive loop of fight or flight and just stress, and you can recognize the precursors for stress, being in a creative state and high-level thinking, planning becomes more available to you. If this sounds like you, a simple fix. 2 things that you can do. You can get on top of your sleep. We have a 7-day nervous system reset that is invaluable. I highly invite you to check that out. And secondly, just allocate 10 to 15 minutes every single day, periodically throughout the day, where you can just unplug. It is going to help you tremendously. You cannot go without refueling the system. And as always, you have the ability to make the shift. Take care.